Hi, this is a demonstration video for an AIWA stereo system CX-N330U. This unit has an AM/FM tuner, CD player, dual cassette deck, and a karaoke microphone input and karaoke mode that helps remove basically the voice out of music to allow for you to sing along with it. This unit works good. It's in good shape. Don't have the remote for it, so I don't know if all the functions are accessible from the front panel buttons, but so far testing's shown that most of it, you can do a lot of it anyway from just the buttons on the front. Show you the back here real quick. Here's a serial number for reference. And model number for reference. So, starting at the top, I've got the AM, FM antenna connections. I just got a wire hanging off there to give me some signal to test the tuner out. These are video inputs for audio if you want to, hook a DVD player or something up to this for audio, and you can adjust the input level. Hook a CD player to it externally if you wanted to as well. There's a surround speakers output there, left and right. And then these are the standard speaker outputs, left and right. And there's also a digital out if you want to output audio through an optical connection. That would be your connector right there. And then there's just the power cable connection. So, reposition here a little bit. Anyway, let me go ahead and turn this on. There's a nice bar graph there for the different frequencies, audio frequencies. And this unit's got a lot of buttons that are kind of consolidated for controls. So you make your selection down here on what you want to do, whether it's the dual tape deck, tuner, or you want to listen to the auxiliary video inputs, or the CD player. So I'll start off with the tuner. Right now this is on an AM station, and let me turn this up a little bit here. I don't want to play too much music because I will get a copyright flag from YouTube. So that's working. Then if you want to change the mode, AM and FM, you just hit this tuner button again. Now it's on FM, and I'll show you how that's working.
At checkout, or call 800-983-4970.
So that's working. You can just tune up and down here. You can, if you just hold down, it'll tune to the next station automatically. So on and so forth.
International coordination for
more.com. The access more.
And there is memory too. You can tune stations into a memory. I haven't went through all that procedure yet, but that feature is there. Don't know if you can do it from the front panel or not. You may have to have the remote, but that's something I have to be researched. So yeah, basic functions there are all working. And now we can move on to let's go to the CD player. Now you can see it changes to CD. And we can hit the eject button here. Got a CD in there. And we can hit play. See, this play button here is like a multi-use. It works also with the cassette deck. So it just depends on what mode you're using. And we'll hit play. There it goes. Go to the next one. What's cool about this, there's some additional modes that you can adjust. There's this T bass, which boosts the bass by quite a bit. When you hit the bass button here, you can see it boost each time you hit it. And then this one is like another sound enhancement mode that you can really tell. I mean, this unit, I think might be 30 watts a channel or something of that nature for power, but the bass actually is pretty good on it. So it's hard to demonstrate that on video. There's also some rock, pop, and classic music modes here that just kind of enhance the type of music you're listening to. Okay. And then of course there's you can fast forward if you just hold down, and you can fast reverse, or you just go to the next track by hitting it once. So there's also a pause. All pretty self-explanatory. There's nothing real crazy here to figure out. Hit stop. Okay, so we can move on to the cassette decks here. And the mode for that is right here. What's cool is that there is auto reverse on these, so you can put a tape in and it will play. It can play both sides without having to flip the tape. There's the video head, or the audio heads, and then this one has the same auto reverse mode on it where you don't have to flip sides. It also will record, so you can record from deck to deck, or you can record from the CD player to this deck as well. So let me pop in a tape here, show you that this is working. So let me hit play.
He was, I've long since come to believe, a far better man.
So then you can play the other side just by hitting this other direction.
There might be sharks down there. It's just a purse. I'll buy you a
And
new
you
one.
can hit stop. So yeah, this deck will play, it can play the first side, and then once it gets to the end, it'll just play the second side automatically. And there's different auto reverse modes. I haven't read up on how you use them all, but if you hit this reverse button, you'll see the different symbol come up. And I believe on the second deck, if you use auto reverse, it will continuously play over and over, side one, side two, side one, side two. But again, that's something that needs to be researched in the manual on how to set this up to accomplish that. I would assume that that's continuous play, and then you can also set it up to play this deck completely, side one, side two. Then it'll switch over to this deck and then play side one, side two. So you can get a lot of continuous music out of this unit depending on what mode you use. So this is working. Now I'll show you the reverse, just rewind. The rewind is working. Play.
I swam to the side, then held the bag above.
So yeah, that works good. And then over here, swap the tape over here. Now when you put tape in, tape 2, it automatically shows tape 2 here. So it can sense that which well has the tape in it. And then I will just hit play.
Hoping the boredom of the visit would be enough to calm my mind.
And then here's the auto reverse.
Drive me into the pier. I swam
Play
to
the other side.
then held.
And then here's the rewind. Rewind is working. Forward is working. I know it's hard to see. And there's no counter in this thing either. There's really not a counter that shows you that the tape is moving in either direction. So, but it does have a feature that when you're playing, you can fast forward it. It won't do it on this one because this is just voice audio. But you can fast forward or reverse, I believe, and as you're playing, it will stop automatically at the next track on the tape if there's a 4-second or more delay between the songs. So that's kind of a nice feature. So what we can do here is I will show you that the recording function works. And let's see here. See, if you have two tapes in here, in order to tell the machine what deck you want to listen to, you just hit tape. See, tape 1, tape 2. So right now, I want to rewind tape 2 and show you that it can record. So there's tape 2. Now I'm going to hit record. Let's see here, tape 1. Switch it back. Tape 1. There. Now it is recording from tape 1
I said, I had changed
to tape 2.
I went into the Army as a smoker and almost coughed up a lung during boot camp. But unlike practically everyone else in my unit,
all right, now I'm going to stop. And then I'll rewind. Let's see, switch it back over to tape 2. Rewind. and then play, and then we'll hear what I just recorded.
I said I had changed. I went into the Army as a smoker and almost coughed.
So that's working. And you can also record from the disc player to tape 2 as well. I haven't tried that, but we could try that. Let's rewind this. Now if I go to CD, and then I hit play and then record. Let's see if it records here. It is recording. All right. We'll just do a few seconds here, and then we'll stop it. And then we'll go to tape deck mode. Tape deck 2. Rewind. And play. Let's see if it recorded here. Should have. Oh, yep, it is. I didn't have the volume turned up. Rewind. Stop. Rewind. Sorry about that. So let me hit play again. Turn the volume up so we can hear it this time. So that is playing just fine. And yeah, so this unit, it's in pretty good shape. It's not absolutely perfect, but you know, it was made in the 90s. But it's not been beat up or anything. And I'm gonna have this for sale on eBay at some point. Thanks for viewing.